All right, hey everyone. All right, today we are going to sign up for Breeze Cloud and integrate it into iPad and DSLR Remote Pro. So let's get started. All right, here we are on the Breeze page. Head over to sign up, log in. Just going to erase my stuff there. See at the bottom here, we have sign up. Here is the sign up page. So fill out all of your information. I'm just going to make this up for today. Photo fun guy. Awesome photo booths. We'll use one of my other emails. And then just password. Click agree. And sign up. Okay, here is the main dashboard that you'll see once you have your account set up. From here, let's go into settings. Okay, here is the settings page. So you'll see here, it's company name, company slug. This is what is going to be used in the links for your gallery and microsite. So if that's a little too long or you want to change it to something shorter, you can. You can sort your events. I like having the newest ones first. Enter your website in. I'm just making this up for here. Might be somebody's. I'm sorry if it is. Okay, integration key. So this affects the cloud upload URL. This is the link that you will paste into Breeze Booth for iPad and DSLR Remote Pro to upload the photos to your account. So it's set to this mix of letters here, numbers. Can change it to something that's easier to remember or keep it like that to make it a little bit harder. So for this, let's just change this to awesome photo. Okay, and this is the cloud upload URL. Here's the gallery link and the microsite link. And you'll see here that both of these have two tokens in brackets there. So these will dynamically link to each event for the gallery and for the microsite to each dynamic session. If you want to add an extra layer of safety, you can enable an integration password here. So when we go over to Breeze, for iPad, and DSLR Remote Pro, you can add an additional password just for some extra safety. Custom domain, if you want, you can set up a custom domain, so you're not using the sharethis.co. Email and password settings. So let's just save this. Okay, so we updated the link here. Had to add HTTPS. It does need to be valid. You can't just use www. And you'll see here that the integration key now changed over here. And let's see if we change this. Let's change this also to awesome photo, just so we could see the changes down here. Click save. And you'll see there. Awesome photo now matches the slug up here. Okay. All right. So now that we have the account set up, we are going to copy this cloud upload URL over to Breeze for iPad and DSLR Remote Pro so we can make sure the photos start uploading there. All right. So here we are on the iPad. I'm going to open up the settings tab. Okay. If you're not familiar with this, let us know. But we do have some videos on the YouTube channel already showing how to set up settings. Okay, so let's go to upload output to cloud here. So the upload URL, this is the cloud upload URL from the settings page. So let's change this to awesome photo. And here is the optional upload password that you can set in the cloud settings if you'd like. All right, so we'll save this. Let's go to an event to run. Okay. So here is just an older event from a wedding we did for a roaming photo booth. So I'm just going to set it to take a photo. 3, 2. So I'm just going to save it for now. Let's do a boomerang. Here it comes. All right, here is the boomerang video. You'll see on the bottom left, I have a QR code there. This will dynamically link to the microsite for cloud. We'll go over that in a second. I just want to show you guys how the uploads work. All right, so we'll save that. All right, let's go back over to our cloud now. Okay, here we are back at the dashboard. You can see it automatically created the event for us. We could change this in the event editor also, but if you don't have anything set in the event editor, it will automatically create the event for you on the dashboard. So let's open it up. And let's see the sessions we have. Okay, so here are the 2 sessions. First one was the photo we did. This one should be the video. Okay, so come to your microsite settings. Let's make sure we have the right things enabled. So this is another video we're going to have coming soon, showing how to set up and customize everything here. But you can control what the guests see when they get to the microsite. If you want to share directly to Facebook or X, LinkedIn, Pinterest, copy or download, I just like the download option, as that makes things easiest. And then you can control what they actually see from what's uploaded. If you want them to see every single piece of media from that session, you can. But for this, let's just do prints and MP4. We'll turn off GIF, processed, and photos, and we'll save that there. Okay. So if we click here, this is the microsite link for the photo. You can see they have it. The download button is here. I just haven't changed the color of it, but you can see it downloaded there. If we, let's change that quickly so we can see what we're doing here. Icon color. We'll just change that to black. Save. Okay. There we go. So now you can see the download icon. And if we come back and edit the microsite, let's just turn everything on CCA. And save. Come back to the microsite there, and now you can see all the other options have appeared here. All right, let's go to the photo. I'm sorry, the video. Here's the boomerang. They can play it. They can download it from here. Again, this entire page is customizable like you saw in the previous video. All right, next we're going to head over to DSLR Remote Pro and show you where to paste in the integration URL there. Here we are back at the settings page. I'm going to copy the cloud upload URL right here. Let's jump over to DSLR Remote Pro. Okay, on the top here, you'll see Tools. Click Tools, Uploader. This is where we want to paste in our URL along with the optional password if you have set. So the difference right now between DSLR Remote Pro and Breeze Booth for iPad is on Remote Pro, you can select what you want to upload to the cloud. Currently on iPad, everything sends, but on PC, you can choose if you just want to send the processed photos or the JPEG copies. You have control there. So let's hit OK. I don't have a camera connected right now, so we'll just run a fake session using the simulated camera. Yes, okay, let's press go. Perfect. Okay, so here's our sample photos, sample layout, no graphics there or anything. Just gonna save it. There's the animated GIF from the sample photos. All right, we'll X out there and go back to the main screen. All right, here we are back at the dashboard. And you'll see here is the session we just ran. It created a new event, 2x6 tests, which is what it's labeled in DSLR Remote Pro. You can see the sample photos here. You could check the same thing with the microsite settings. I'll change the icon again. to black. You'll see everything update there on the right-hand side. With everything selected with all the photos. Here you go. You can see everything there. The print layout, the processed photos, the individual photos, and the animated GIF. All right, so that's how you create a Breeze Cloud account, set it up in the settings, copy the integration URL into iPad as well as DSLR Remote Pro, and get everything uploaded to the cloud. In the next video, we're going to go through the microsites, how to customize them, how to set them up, as well as using the microsite URL to create the QR codes inside iPad and DSLR Remote Pro. Thanks, guys.